I can't do flips, but like
Yeah,
I
they
could
go
try.
hard. They
That would be
don't.
entertaining.
Is
It's
anyone
like
else like
serious.
panicking right now? Like, what?
Yeah. Well, hey, there was an option to have an invite and you accepted. This is what you get, you know. I'm just trying to floss. Anyways, no, read the fanfics. They're honestly not that bad.
I feel like they're amazing. I was also going to suggest maybe for the Bet family, if you can go in and edit the title or perhaps the description to say like not for the cast to read, maybe
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
because like what if we wanted to read it and you're just like, don't, that's my private story, and I go, of course.
Well,
Anyway.
if it's so private, then don't post it. Put that in the notes app. Don't put it on Wattpad or AO3.
Did you read all of them then, Eve? Okay.
I do have some stocked. I haven't read them though.
All right.
I need the newer ones that are like, I need people to like, don't hold back. Like, I don't know, some of the stuff I skimmed through, it was like, okay, light work, you know. Oh, that's cute. Aw, he should, Laura, he's taking your lollipop.
That was such a nice little treat.
How
Thank
do people
you.
do this? Like, I still don't understand how they're doing that to us.
I just feel like we're so lucky. And I say that.
To do that to people, like, how could I, like,
How could I bequeath a gift of a treat? I'll keep reading. Okay.
Bedtime stories.
Yeah, bedtime with Hunt. All right. It's bedtime. Okay. Is everyone cozy?
Yeah.
So cozy.
Good. She stepped from the town car with a light skip in her step, her eyes wide with barely contained thrill. She wore the St. John's uniform, or
Pause. Can y'all hear me floss?
Yes.
Let me try to mute myself.
I love the oral health. I think that's great.
Oh, she muted herself. She's gone now. Wait, is this like a what kind of fan fiction is this? Is this like a
This was one I was
spicy one?
I don't know yet.
I just kind of burped at the same time. Sorry. That's kind of gross.
I just know that every time, Hunter, you start reading, there's like 10 comments of like, stop him, don't.
Because I'm like, unless it gets wild right
Skip to
away.
17. Wait, is this the fan fiction that Ayo was reading earlier? Eccentric?
I don't think so.
Eccentric? This is the one that people are calling eccentric?
Question mark? Maybe?
I can keep going.
They're saying skip to chapter 17.
I feel like I've seen enough comments for me to be like, that is a chapter that is not for me to go to.
I don't think that chapter was that bad. I think Clara was kind of overreacting. Low-key. I need to brush my teeth 1 second.
Okay, no worries. Do you want to...
Don't mute yourself.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I want to hear the water pick that you have. I don't think you guys have a water pick, but it was so funny when I said that. I expected a huge chorus of laughter, and I got nothing.
Yeah, I didn't laugh on mute either. Sorry.
I've heard that before.
It sounds like my wedding night. But no, I go manual mode. I got this shitty floss though, hey, because it was on sale because I didn't have mine, and it's just like it feels like plastic. It's not like the classic like, you know, floss or whatever. So I feel scammed because I got 2 of them. Now I have to use them for fucking months. Oh,
I like
kill
having
me.
floss.
Wait, what?
Yeah, wait, sorry. Huh?
Do you guys not know what floss is?
No.
Galaxy. Hey.
Holy crow.
Holy crow.
Eve, question.
Yeah.
What's going on with the stars in the planet?
The stars and the planets. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I was just wondering the same thing. Well, have you ever had like a flashbang?
I don't think so.
No. Well, I think that would explain a lot. I think you should Google that, and I think you'll get a hint. I don't want to air out too much because I might scare the people. You know what I mean? The world is ending.
I feel you.
It is ending.
Yeah, actively. But yeah, if you look more into that, I think you'll have, I just don't want to air out too
You just
much.
search up flashbang on Google.
Yeah, not incriminating at all, so don't worry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, she wore the St. Dom's uniform, or her own take on it. A crimson-trimmed blazer draped loosely over her shoulders, crisp white shirt unbuttoned just enough, and a short black pleated skirt that swayed dangerously with each step. Thigh-high stockings, glossy shoes, and that ever-present, intoxicating smile. She looked like she'd stepped out of a dream and into the wrong school. And yet, she fit in far too well. Sorry, that combination of eyes, lips, and a mouth saying stop is wild.
Stop him.
I think that's good then. Yeah, I do feel like if we had an indexing solution, it would help us be like, no, you should read this one because it's like talking about bread.
Wait, that's it?
Well, there's more.
Cool.
Eve, are you telling me to keep going?
Yeah, like I don't think they're that bad. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
Is
This
this
is coming
the
from me, and
eccentric one?
my wet pad experience was very eccentric.
Wet pad. Oh,
My wet pad.
okay.
I didn't mean to say that.
All right.
Guys, you're
Wet
making
pad.
fun of me.
Wet pad.
Guys, I don't pronounce things right. This is not fair.
Oh no, I thought that was intentional. I thought you were saying like wet pad like intentionally. And then I was like, oh, like
You know what?
let's read
Anwen, next
that
time I'll
one.
say tampon, and then we can see who's laughing then.
Real
Y'all, fuck you.
Freudian.
Going back to brushing my teeth.
Don't log yourself. I wanna
What have
hear
I
it.
done?
Which is which?
Yeah, eccentric.
Oh
which
my
is
god,
which? Yeah.
eccentric
That's what you get.
Karma.
is midnight. What am I trying to say? So this is eccentric.
Yeah.
Can you please go to chapter 17 and just like you know what? You don't have to read it from start to finish. You can just like pick out a little thing and drop it in the chat for all of us.
I can read it. I have it on my
Please.
iPad.
Okay, please read it. Please read it.
But if Hunter wants to do it, I'm not going to stop him. I think
One
he
of
should
you
do it.
read it.
I feel like everyone doesn't want me to read it.
I
But
think you're just saying that. That's not true.
No, there is like a lot. I think they're like concerned for Hunter. They're like,
Hunter, how are you feeling about... Actually, Hunter, how do you feel? How do you feel about reading this?
I just want everyone to know that this is a safe space.
You see how you're talking about everyone else but not yourself? Unpack that.
That-
oh.
Did I just get called in? to share?
Open up the safe.
Okay, so this
You've been called into therapy.
all.
I would say a part of me feels like curious, of course.
You're
Another
Scorpio, naturally.
yeah. But another part of me feels like it's like a closed door that I'm not supposed to go into, which is fine. And then another.
You're not even allowing yourself into the spaces.
Whole life.
I'm talking about my parts.
Your parts. Okay, I'm on Wattpad, but it's frozen on this other fucking book.
So I'm getting.
Eve, do you have
I'm on chapter 8.
Wattpad?
Do I have an iPad or a wet pad or a Wattpad?
Wattpad!
I do. But it's
Do you
stuck
write?
on this other book. Fuck no. I barely can even write scripts. Come on now.
Okay,
You don't
I'm just
write?
gonna do a quick
I
eye
just feel
scan.
like there might be something. Sorry.
What's going on here?
I'm on chapter 17.
Oh, put him on.
Oh, okay.
Guys, is Eccentric on AO3? I don't know why Wattpad's not working. Maybe I need to update it.
The door clicked shut behind them. Just kidding. I won't read it. I just want to.
No, keep going.
Blood clot. Oh, there we go. Back in the game. Now what's going on?
Not them saying it's gonna be juicy when Eve reads it.
I'm not scared. Oh, I'm on chapter 17. There we go.
You know what? I was right. I
can blast through this.
I
can do the beep and beep.
I see what everyone was.
The door clicked shut behind them, sealing them off. Wait, you already read this shit. Let's skip to the good part. Yumiko hummed, stomping in front of her. She tilted her head, eyes scanning Kira like she was a puzzle to be solved or undone. Don't ever get tired of pretending you're not affected. Kira raised a brow, unmoving. Affected by what? Yumiko smiled, slow and dangerous. By me. She reached out, brushing her fingers just under Kira's collar, tracing the fine fabric. Kira stiffened, barely, but she didn't move away. Yumiko took this as an invitation. You act like you don't care, she whispered. But you come back. After everything, you followed me. Kira's jaw tensed. You didn't give me a choice. You could have said no. Yumiko leaned closer now, her mouth brushing the edge of Kira's ear, her breath sending a shiver through her spine. But you didn't. Kira finally stepped back sharply, like she needed space or she might combust. Her eyes were sharp now, agitated. What the fuck are you laughing at?
No,
Don't
please,
twist this
please.
into... Exactly. Exactly. Don't twist this into something it's not. You wanted... Oh, who the fuck is... Okay, guys, pause. I know the author is out here, but you need to, like, say who is saying something. So, hey, if a Bet cast member reads this, I know what voice to do. Come on now.
Oh, are we workshopping it now?
We're workshopping it. No, she's out there somewhere. I know she was kind of gagged when Clara read it. But we love her. But I'm also just dumb, so don't twist this into something it's not. You wanted me here to gloat, to tease. Yeah, this is Yumiko. Just like you always do. Yumiko followed, slow and smiling. Maybe, she said with a mock innocence. But I think I like it when I tease. I think you like it when I tease, my bad. Kira's narrowed her eyes. I think you like pretending I'm yours. Yumiko's smile faltered for a split second, replaced by something darker, hungrier. Pretending, she echoed. Stepping close again. Are you liking this so far, by the way? I need to test
Yes.
the room. Okay, cool.
Yes, do go on, please.
Yeah, you're liking this.
Oh, yeah.
Stepping close again. She has a Wattpad account. Fingers grazing Kira's waist now. Darling, if I was pretending, you wouldn't be here. You'd still be sitting beside that pathetic excuse for a fiancé. Kira's breath caught at that.
Fiance.
Beyonce.
Bring the in. Sorry.
Bucket, hey.
Who fiance? Who has a fiance?
Akira. Fiance.
What?
Yes.
Okay, this is what happens when you skip to chapter 17. Okay, do go on.
Yeah. Whatever, it's fine. It's not what we're here for. Kira's breath caught at that. You're jealous, she said flatly, accused, almost assumed. Is that it? Yumiko's hand slid higher up Kira's side. Jealous? No, President, she purred. I'm territorial. Her eyes gleamed with heat. There's a difference. Kira stared at her, tense, biting her tongue, fighting a battle she was clearly losing. You act like you're in control, she said tightly. And you act like you don't like it when I take it, Yumiko murmured. There was a moment, thick with heat and defiance, whether neither of them moved. Where neither of them moved. Oh my god, Eve. Okay, just breathing, just tension. Then Yumiko reached out again and slowly traced her finger down Kira's jaw. Kira didn't stop her. Instead, she let out a breath, like she'd been holding it in too long, and said, voice low and cutting, touch me like that again, and I'll assume you want something. Yumiko laughed. Hunter. Yumiko laughed. Delighted, dangerous. Oh, but I do. And then there was a silence. Not comfortable. Not even close. It was a kind of silence before a match is struck. Kira's hands were clenched at her sides. her breathing uneven, and Yumiko's smile said she'd noticed every tremble. There were fire and fuse, and one of them was seconds away from lighting the other. Yumiko didn't wait for Kira to speak again. The moment stretched between them, hot and suffocating, and then she crossed a short space like a flame drawn to gasoline. One hand gripped Kira's waist, the other's tangled into her silky jet-black hair, tugging just hard enough to tip her head back, exposing that pale, vulnerable neck.
Is she a vampire?
Pale, vulnerable neck. I'll never get over this. Okay. Still pretending? Yumiko murmured, voice rough and smoky. Kira's lips parted, but no words came out. Just the faintest breath of anticipation. She didn't fight when Yumiko kissed her. She didn't dare. The moment their mouths met, it was chaos in the most beautiful form. Lips clashed. No, lips crashed. Tongues tangled. It wasn't slow or gentle, not this time. It was desperate, urgent, and entirely consuming. Yumiko pressed her body against Kira's with dominance. I'm fucking this up. Grinding into her slightly with every deep kiss. Her fingers bleep Kira's blazer as if trying to rip it from her entirely. Kira melted into it. Galaxy! Kira melted into it, but not passively. Her hands roamed instantly, feverishly, gripping Yumiko's waist before sliding down. Greedily beeping her ass over her skirt, she squeezed, nails digging in, pulling her closer with every that escaped her throat between grasps. I can't say that. Yumiko only smirked into the kiss, her tongue coaxing and conquering, tasting every soft whimper Kira couldn't hold back, and then she shoved her. Not hard, but firmly enough to send the president stumbling back onto the bed with a gasp. Kira landed her skirt slightly raised. Panties, dimming light.
Oh.
Her long legs were curled slightly, posture both defined and undone. She looked wrecked already. Flushed lips, heavy chest, skirt askew. Yumiko stood above her, chest rising and falling fast, lips swollen from their kiss. She licked them slow, eyes devouring every inch of the sight below her, like a gambler watching a jackpot spin into alignment. Then she climbed on top, slow, predatory, straddling Kira's lap and pinning her arms briefly to the mattress. Kira gasped again, her face flushing deeper, and for once, there was no smart remark. Just the way her breath hitched when Yumiko leaned down, pressing her lips across her jaw and whispering, "So quiet now, President." Kira's fingers gripped Yumiko's waist, then slipped lower. She palmed her butt again, but more urgently this time, fingers sneaking under the hem of the skirt to roll her directly over her lace. There you go. Yumiko hissed through her teeth. What are you laughing at, Laura? It's not funny.
It's just, I'm watching the number of people coming into the...
Oh, 2K, it's crazy.
I'm laughing because I started it being like, yeah, you know, like, I just wanted to say hi. Like, how's everyone, their week?
Yeah, fuck that. Back to the story.
All right,
Okay. Yumiko hissed through her teeth, biting her lip, eyes fluttering briefly before she leaned into the bite, gently Kira's biting. Let me run that back. I didn't do that properly. Yumiko hissed through her teeth, biting her lip, eyes fluttering briefly before she leaned in to bite gently at Kira's collarbone, just enough to leave a mark. Kira moaned softly. Back is doing something. More hickeys followed, kissed, and, not saying that word, into her neck, and down her collar. Yumiko's hands found her bazungas through her skirt.
We're getting scientific, hey?
I just used a scientific name. Through her shirt, rather, not her skirt. Kneading them firmly, like a cat. That's not in the script. Delighting in how her hips bucked slightly beneath her. The tension between them, dominance and need, was palpable, thick in the air, and laced into every breath they took. Then their lips met again, fiercer than before. Kira moaned into Yumiko's mouth as their tongues tangled. There's nothing funny about this. No, he's just paused.
No, but no,
He's
pausing,
breaking
but
character.
is that happening?
The room is red.
Whoa, how did you do that?
The room is
I had to change
red.
light bulbs really quickly.
You're right. For the mood.
That's crazy.
Where was I? Then their lips met
She
again.
moaned.
Oh yeah. And her grip on Yumiko's thigh tightened. They were both panting by the time Yumiko pulled away, just enough to whisper into Kira's ear. You feel that? That's mine. I don't know what that is. Kira shuddered. The world narrowed into space between them, lit by low lamplight and thick with the silence that follows a long-awaited storm. Yumiko's lips were pressed into Kira's. Softer now, but no less intent. Her touch skimmed the buttons of Kira's uniform shirt, undoing them one by one with deliberate slowness, dragging the fabric aside like it was a gift she was unwrapping. Finally. Her mouth never strayed far, grazing Kira's jaw, her neck, her collarbone, leaving behind marks like ink blots of possession. Kira lay beneath her, dazed and flushed, eyes wide and trying to focus. She didn't try to stop Yumiko, didn't want to, but her breath stuttered every time Yumiko did something unexpected. Every time her lips dipped lower, every time her hands wandered further. Still shaking? Yumiko murmured with a slight glint in her eye as she slid her hands down the curve of Kira's waist, her hands brushing bare skin just above the waistband of her skirt. Kira didn't respond. Couldn't. Her mouth was slightly parted, eyes following Yumiko's every move like she was trying to memorize a dream she wasn't sure she was allowed to have. Yumiko sat up just enough to pull her shirt over her head, tossing it to the side without ceremony. She wasn't showing off, not exactly, but there was a confidence in her movements that made Kira's throat dry. The slow drag of Yumiko's skirt slipping down her legs and the way her hair fell over her bare shoulders. The playful gleam in her eyes as she crawled back over Kira. It was all too much. And not enough. She leaned in, her hands finally at Kira's skirt, tucking just enough for the fabric to shift over her hips. This is a long chapter. You really let him touch your hand? She whispered at Kira's neck, tongue flicking at a certain spot. It wasn't like that, Kira breathed. Doesn't matter. He thought it was. The skirt slid off entirely. Stuff was showing. Yumiko smiled, though. Anwen, get out of the corner and into the light. Come on.
Okay.
Don't go down there. Be active. You're
Coming
always...
from the girl with her camera off, bro.
Laura's dragging me. I love a Gemini. Okay. You're so composed, she whispered, mouth ghosting down Kira's ribs. But now, they're trembling. Her eyes didn't stop, but neither did her... my bad. Her hands didn't stop, but neither did her eyes. That wide-eyed stare, open and intense, never left Kira's face. Every time Kira gasped, every time her back did something, or her lips parted in silence, Yumiko watched. And when the tension finally broke, when Kira shook so violently that she had to hold on for dear life, Yumiko leaned in, mouth against her ear, and whispered with a laugh. That was almost fond. That was... yeah, okay. Still trembling, Kira? Just like last time? Kira lay breathless beneath Yumiko, her chest rising and falling rapidly, lips parted in the aftermath. A lot of lips are parting. Me when I part my lips, of everything Yumiko has just done to her. Her dark long hair was splayed over the pillows, and her shirtless frame glistened faintly in the low dorm light, which is not good lighting. Flush staining her cheeks, her throat, and the top of her chest. The air between them pulsed with residual heat, sticky with want, and nothing else neither of them wanted to name it yet. Beautiful, so much so I fucked it up. Yumiko, ever observant, leaned forward and brushed a stray strand of hair from Kira's temple, her fingers slow, almost reverent. "You're still shaking," she whispered, eyes dancing as they trailed over Kira's exposed skin. "How sweet." Kira exhaled a shallow breath, her fingers curling into the sheets. "You talk too much." "Oh, no, my bad. Yeah, whatever. Let me trace it back." Kira exhaled a shallow breath, her fingers curling to the sheets. "You talk too much," she muttered. But there was no heat behind the words. Only a low, frayed edge of affection, trying not to show itself too plainly. Yumiko only giggled softly, dipping down to press a kiss into Kira's collarbone, then lower. It's just funny," she murmured, lips brushing against as she spoke. "Last time we kissed, you trembled like this too. So sensitive, President." Kira shut her eyes briefly, biting back the urge to roll them, but she couldn't hide the ghost of a smile tugging at her lips. "That was different." "Was it?" Yumiko teased, now straddling her waist lazily, her fingers drawing shapes along Kira's ribs, enjoying how bare and defenseless she looked. Kira didn't even try to cover herself. "Felt the same to me." Kira's hands moved instinctively, gripping Yumiko's thighs, where they rested against her hips. Her thumbs rubbed soft circles, grounding herself in the moment. "You like having this kind of power over me?" she asked, quietly, her voice husky. "I can't do that." Yumiko leaned in again, slowly and sultry, until her nose brushed. "I like when you stop pretending." "Oh, what?" "I like when you stop pretending. I don't." "Okay," she whispered, lips grazing against Kira's. And with that, she kissed her again. Nothing like the wild hunger from before. The kiss was drawn out and deep, soft at the edges but burning underneath. Kira whimpered into it, her hands moving up Yumiko's back, pulling her closer, her bare chest pressing up into her. Well, yes. There was something deeply intimate about this version of them. Quiet, but no less intense. Tangled limbs and heavy breaths, the sound of Yumiko's laughter humming against Kira's throat. When they broke apart, Yumiko laid her head down beside Kira's, the tips of their noses brushing. "You don't have to say anything," she murmured. "I just want to be here, like this." Kira, eyes still shut, gave a faint nod. For a second, she almost reached to Yumiko's cheek, but instead, she let her fingers linger at her waist. And in the silence, there's more. Fuck, I thought I was done. Their hearts spoke louder than any confession ever would. Holy fuck, there's more. Do I read the rest?
I'm up for
Do I keep going?
I'm down for you to keep going. Also,
Are we
can I
all
just
in vote?
mention props towards I don't know if I'm sure people have noticed, but like sometimes the way that Miku says ing words, like ing at the end, she goes like she'll say like there's like a little K at the end of it, and you're nailing that.
Oh, I do it on purpose.
I know you do.
Thank
I
you.
see.
Thank you, Queen. Okay. Okay, we keep going. Are we in agreement, Laura, Hunter?
Aye.
Okay.
Right.
Laura's unsure. Laura's pressured into that.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are people saying don't? Y'all are boring because you want this. You want it. You just want it. You want it so bad. Just admit it. It's good to be honest. It's 2025. Say what you want. God. Oh, God is real, I think. I don't know. Sorry, I did a Catholic audition the other day. Um,
Damn.
Damn. The silence that followed was unlike any they had experienced before. Not the sharp quiet of a gamble's aftermath, not the quiet pause between cruel jabs at heated stares. This silence lingered like a breath caught in the chest, soft, trembling, and heavy with the weight of something that couldn't yet be named. Kira lay on her back. Okay. Is that... Never mind. Okay. Her hair, a dark spill across Yumiko's pillow. Her chest still rose and fell in uneven rhythm, the flush on her cheeks refusing to fade. One hand remained limply on the sheets, the other still faintly curled from where it had gripped Yumiko's waist. Her lips were parted slightly, as if she meant to say something, but the words hadn't yet caught up to her pulse. Yumiko watched her quietly from beside, her fingers lightly tracing the line of Kira's jaw, up to her temple. She wasn't smiling this time, not that teasing, provocative way Kira had grown used to. There was something else behind her eyes. Possessiveness. Certainly. But something gentler, too. She leaned in and kissed her cheek. Just once. You're shaking less now, Yumiko whispered, lips brushing the soft edge of her ear. Should I be offended? Kira's breath caught. She turned her head slightly, their foreheads almost touching. I wasn't... Her voice cracked. She cleared it. I wasn't shaking. Yumiko's smirk returned faintly. You were trembling, Kira. Like a card player with a bad hand, and too much to lose. She trailed her hand slowly down Kira's side. You were always so good at bluffing, but not this time. Kira didn't answer. She just exhaled and looked away, jaw tight. Yumiko studied her, then very softly. You don't have to go back to your dorm tonight. That caught Kira's attention. Her gaze flicked back, uncertain. What? Stay, Yumiko said. Simple, direct. You'll sleep better here. Besides, she rolled onto her side, now facing Kira fully, her hand sliding to the hem of the blanket tangled around Kira's lower back. I like how you look in my bed. The tension that always clung to Kira's shoulders, like armor wielded to her bones, seemed to falter. Slowly she nodded. Fine. Just for tonight. Yumiko laughed softly, eyes closing for a moment as she nuzzled closer. Of course. Just for tonight. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. The lights stayed dim. Outside, the occasional distant laugh or door shutting reminded them the world hadn't stopped, but here, it felt like it had. They lay facing each other, now under the sheets, inches apart. Yumiko's fingers found Kira's again and curled them together. You're warm, Kira murmured. Almost begrudgingly, Yumiko smiled. I'm everything you need, President. Kira didn't respond, but she didn't pull away either. Then, wordlessly, Yumiko shifted closer and slipped her leg between Kira's, an intimate entangling. Kira didn't protest. In fact, she let out the quietest breath of relief, burying her face just slightly into Yumiko's neck. Her bare chest pressed against Yumiko's, and the contact made both of them still for a moment. Then quiet was no longer awkward. It was full of breath, heat, and tension that curled around them like smoke.
Aviva's trying to join.
Okay. 1 p.m. Pausing for Karis.
Karis, come on in.
We're just reading a book.
Yeah, I know. I got out of bed. It's amazing. I needed to be part of it. Okay, I know it's almost done, but okay, keep going.
Yeah, we're reading Catcher in the Rye.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Back
This
to
is what happens when we do an unscheduled live with Hunter.
The red lighting was hilarious.
yeah. Now it's pink.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Soon it will be blue. Okay. Try to sleep, Yumiko whispered into Kira's hair, her hand stroking her back lightly. I'll still be here with you when you wake up. Kira gave a faint nod. But sleep wouldn't come easily. Not with bodies so close, and heat rising again between them in the dark. The night... Sorry, I'm laughing at Aviva. You can see her in the corner of my eye. Let me look away so I can focus, because I'll just keep laughing. Okay. Okay. The night had folded around them like a velvet curtain, soft and heavy, cocooning Yumiko and Kira in a fragile world, apart from the chaos of the day. Kira lay curled against Yumiko's side, her cheek pressed lightly to the curve of Yumiko's neck. The steady rhythm of Yumiko's breathing was a soothing pulse against the lingering storm inside her. Between them, the faint moonlight sifted through the curtains, casting silver patterns that flickered gently over their skin. Yumiko's arm curled over Kira's waist, pulling her just a fraction closer, enough to feel the warmth radiating off of her, enough to brush her fingers over the soft skin of her hip. Kira's leg rested between Yumiko's, a slow, unspoken claim that neither of them dared to voice in the daylight. Neither of them spoke for a long moment. There was a comfort in the quiet, that the shared heat that didn't need words to make itself known. But as the minutes stretched, the silence began to pulse, and with something unspoken, words caught between breath and skin, feelings just beneath the surface. Finally, Yumiko shifted slightly, her voice a breathy whisper, almost lost in the stillness. Do you ever think, she hesitated, tracing a gentle line down Kira's spine, that this us could feel like home? Kira's eyes fluttered open, meeting Yumiko's in the dim light. There was something vulnerable in that question, a crack in the mask Yumiko so rarely let drop. Home, Kira echoed, voice low and a little uncertain. Yumiko smiled softly. Yeah, like, not just somewhere to sleep, but somewhere you belong. Someone who belongs with you. Kira's jaw tightened just a little. Then she exhaled slowly. I never thought I'd want that, she admitted, voice quiet. Not like this. Like what? Like wanting someone to be close, to care enough to stay. Yumiko's hand moved up, fingers brushing a stray lock of hair from Kira's forehead. I'm not going anywhere, Yumiko said gently. Not if you don't want me to. Kira's eyes shimmered faintly. Reflecting the moonlight, she reached up, tangling her fingers in Yumiko's hair. Why me? She whispered. Yumiko laughed softly, a warm sound that vibrated Kira's skin. Because you're you. Because you're not like anyone else. She kissed Kira's temple, slow and tender. Because you're the only one I want to bet on. Fuck, I thought it was me. Oh, fuck off. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, that was one chapter?
No, I'm not done.
Oh my god.
Everyone shut
My
up.
bad.
Sorry. My bad.
We're almost done. Kira's breath hitched. The words felt heavy, charged, like the promise of something dangerous and beautiful all at once. The night wrapped around them as they lay there, bodies intertwined, hearts slowly finding rhythm in the quiet, words fading, replaced by touches and gentle breaths, the kind of closeness that didn't need explanation. Shoot, excuse me. Also, I was about to say something so crazy that had no relevance to this. Okay. The room was silent, except for their shallow breaths. What did you do, Hunter?
Right, I'm focused. Whoa.
Aviva, what did he do?
I don't know.
We're focused on you.
Right,
I was actually dissociating out of fear.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
I'll let it slide just this once. Where was I? The room was silent except for shallow breaths, the soft rustling of sheets, and the faint rhythm of their hearts beating close, naked and vulnerable. Their bodies were a map.
They're naked?
What?
You just squeaked that out.
What do you mean, Aviva?
You were naked the whole time.
Me when I was 7 watching a movie with the sex scene for the first time. They're naked. Yeah. Okay. Yes, they were naked and vulnerable. Their bodies were a map of every secret and desire they kept hidden. And now, laid bare beneath the silver glow of the moon, the world outside. Fuck. The world outside.
And the world inside, am I right? Sorry.
The world inside out. Inside Out 2, Ayo's favorite movie that he cried about, and I think you were there too, Anwen. Fuck. Okay. Okay, wait. You want to know where the world is? It's outside the room, okay? And it didn't exist. Only the pulse of their bodies pressed together. The electric charge of the skin against skin. The subtle, the subtle dance of control and surrender. Yumiko wrapped her arms around Kira, fingers tracing gentle patterns across her back as she felt the steady rise and fall of her chest beneath her ear. Kira's eyes fluttered close, her lips parting in a soft sigh as he nestled closer, the exhaustion of passion and the quiet intimacy wrapping around her like a warm blanket. "Stay with me," Yumiko murmured softly, voice thick with emotion. Kira's only response was a tired, contented smile before she finally surrendered to sleep, resting her head on Yumiko's chest. Both hearts beating slow and steady, connected in a way that words couldn't capture. The night held them close, a fragile sanctuary with desire, trust, and something more whispered softly in the darkness. And at the bottom, you guys have been fed today. Right now, I'm actually going to do a chapter soon because they take so long.
That was the whole. That was the chapter.
Pardon? That was it. It was long. You missed missed the grit of it. The
Okay, good.
gritty.
Honestly, good. I don't know if I would have been able to handle it.
You missed the lace panties and all that.
Well, see, if I had known about that, then I wouldn't have been so shocked.
I wouldn't have had to naked. It's so funny.
Clutch my pearls.
They were naked. Apparently people have been saying that there's more stuff in AO3. I only have like 2 saved from that in like scriptation. But I have yet to read them. Is Bloody Mary actually like intense? Because what I read from it was kind of light work, not gonna lie. I would
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
Wait,
What? Wait, what?
how?
Is that the vampire one?
Reggie?
Wait, what's AO3? Okay, Jesus Christ, guys.
Can you not focus?
Oh my God.
Stop ripping.
Hello?
For once.
Can anybody answer my question?
What?
Is that the vampire one?
I don't fucking know.
Also, what is AO3?
AO3 is like what a Wattpad.
It's like it's the one. There used to be, so it's the second.
There was an AO2 and now there's an AO3. Fuck on it. It's so simple. Come on now.
great
I was gonna say, where's AO1?
What's AO?
Ayo? That's not how you say his name.
Yeah. Aviva.
You've been saying his name around the whole time.
That why you told me
His name is
to call him
Ayo, not Ayo.
Is that who you're talking about, or are you messing with me right now?
No, like
I'm fragile.
I was just
wild.
Okay, I think this is it.
Be real with me.
Okay,
Does this feel like we're having a sleepover?
Don't go to AO3.
I feel like she traumatized everybody watching.
Watch this. Please, Riri. Mary's fingers grazed the edge of her mask, toying with the strings delicately. Riri was silent. Laura's gone.
This is my protest.
This is my fight song.
I don't know.
Riri was silent as always, her eyes wide,
As always.
with barely restrained want. She knew if she were to speak, silence would roll off her tongue. She was past the point of words. The two stood still for a moment, hesitation leaked into the air. It fizzled out quickly, though, as it was overwritten by desire, weighing down the atmosphere with its intensity. Mary's fingers shook as they slipped the loops of Kira's... wrong one. Riri's mask off her ears.
Are we going to get in trouble?
No.
That's what I'm scared of. Are we?
Wait, also, where did you get this? Weren't you just reading a different one? Like, how did you get to this so fast?
Did you? Is this
I already had this.
Do you just have these saved?
Yeah, because I thought we were going to read the other ones, but, it was a 4-hour
ready
live.
to lock to go. Like,
No. This was from last time. Come on now. I didn't read this part, though. Okay, back to me. She pulled the offending fabric down, really slowly, as if she were unveiling a priceless work of art. And maybe she was. Riri's breath hitched as the mask fell to the floor.
God.
Literally, kind of, not even kind of. But we had a scene like this that we kind of had to mix up. But, like, not like this at all. Like, not at all like this at all.
Sorry, guys.
Just the mask part. Just the mask part. Anyway,
Drop the footage.
2 sets of... Hey, you're gonna like this.
I don't know. I don't know.
Pause. 2 sets of sharp canines glinted in the faint moonlight. Gag. Mary stared at them with open curiosity. The sight of those little daggers setting her heart ablaze. Riri felt her... Fuck off. Riri felt her fingers twitch at her side as Mary observed her, as if begging for something to hold. Mary let one hand cup Riri's face, trailing her down her jaw till her thumb rested on her parted lips. Always these parted lips. Ooh, pause. Pause for dialogue. Can I feel them? Shut the fuck up, Hunter. You're ruining it.
Heard that before. Okay.
Riri choked on her air as she heard those words. This was a terrible idea, but she couldn't find the will to stop.
I agree.
Fuck off. Not when Mary was so close, and she smelled good. And she probably tasted just as good. Blood, guys, blood. You're gross. Blood.
I was thinking both. I knew blood.
I was just thinking blood because I'm PG. Anyway.
Right.
Before she
of
realized it, Riri's
like-
hands...
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up. I'm reading, and I already can't read. Okay?
Y'all.
Sounds like my wedding night.
It sounds like my wedding night. Riri's hands was over...
You're the wedding, see?
Laura, do not make me come over there. Okay? Do not make me come over there. I'm reading. It's important to me.
I would actually love to come to Toronto, so come.
I feel like I'm in prison.
You are. Welcome to jail, honey. What's that fucking show?
Sorry.
What's that show with the kids and they send them to jail?
Riverdale?
Scared straight.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that's
I bet.
He's saying Riverdale.
Riverdale.
You never knew the trials of high school basketball.
More like
Oh,
river.
nice.
More like Jingle Jangle.
River jail.
A river
Jingle,
runs
jingle.
through the jail.
The first episode when
What
Archie
if,
fucked his
what
teacher.
if we all had talked?
There's a hashtag for that. What if we all talked?
What if?
Guys.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm
Anyways,
good.
back
And
to
they
what I
were
said.
naked?
Pardon?
Guys, this is serious.
I'm with you, Anwen, my God.
Before she realized it, Riri's hands was over Mary's soaking. Riri's hand was over Mary's soaking in the warmth of her skin as she tilted her head forward. She just enough to let Mary's thumb slip into her waiting fangs. Guys, I feel like I'm dyslexic. Mary gasped at the sensation of Riri's hand and the thrill of the intimacy they shared. The pad of her thumb dragged down the length of her long fang, stopping at the point. Mary pressed into the point ever so slightly, wincing at it as it broke her skin. A single drop of blood rolled down her thumb onto Riri's waiting tongue. Whoop. The next minute was a blur for Riri. Her face was buried in Mary's neck. Oh, fuck. Her mouth hovering over her dark skin. Pause. Pause. Dark skin. Guys, I need you all to know I am half white, okay? But anyways, I'll let everyone have that pass. I just need y'all to know there's a difference. I am not a fully black woman. I will never take their place, okay? Anyway, she had pressed her against a wall, one hand buried in Mary's hair, to tilt her head back, as the other grasped her waist with a feral desperation. Riri ran her tongue along the soft flesh of Mary's neck, feeling the blood that thrummed underneath. That's a word. She needed to taste it. Period. Mary whined as she squirmed under Riri's hold. Eyes squeezed shut. Soft pants echoed in her shared space. A shared space. Riri fighting the last modicum of control. Those are words. This is a thesaurus. Her grip on Mary tightened, sure to leave bruises come sunrise. It's okay, Riri, you can do it. Okay, so I think this is a dream. Riri's eyes burst open, because that was all italicized. Her chest heavy with labored breaths. The brunette slammed a pale hand over her mouth as she sat up.
Pale hand?
You and Clara, pale as fuck. Running her tongue along her aching fangs. It hadn't been long since she last fed. A month at most. But she was already craving more. Fuck. She would need to tell Kira in the morning. Her sister would be able to help, but for now, Riri.
What would she do?
I don't.
Okay, sorry.
Riri could keep these terrifying urges under wraps. Let me sit in a different position because I can't read in that position. Ungracefully falling back to the warm embrace of her bed, Riri stared out the window of her room, soaking up the faint rays of moonlight that bled through. That dream. It wasn't anything new. Ever since Mary Davis joined the student council, she plagued Riri's nights. Every time she closed her eyes and drifted off, Mary appeared. It terrified her. Her entire life, she prided herself on control, on being a silent menace that was imposing without a need for words or actions. Yet Mary, a student with no legacy or fortune or authority to her name, changed that with a single glance. Riri could feel herself slipping a little further every time they crossed paths. Her self-control waned ever so slightly, a slow and steady drawl of her power, like the full moon finally receding after its peak. The pounding in her fangs. Okay, so pause. What chapter does it get good? Like, I need the juice. Guys, do you know the juice?
You're all saying Miku
I'm
is here.
sweating.
Do we need... Okay, but first, Miku can come second, just because I need to know what chapter I should go on for Bloody Mary. Miku will come. Not like that.
Is it real, though? I don't know if it's real or if they're, like...
Yeah, I think they might be faking it.
Pranking me.
She famously kind of would be in bed.
I feel like Miku's sleeping.
Yeah.
But they're all
Well,
like...
it would be like two. Wouldn't it be like? Am I dumb?
It's probably
Wouldn't it
somebody
be
with her, like, cat profile picture. Okay, guys, what the fuck is a chapter? Where's the juice? Where's the juice? Where's the juice? Where's the juice? There's only 20 pages in this. Where is the juice? I think I'm going to scroll for it. Suki's in this? Ugh.
I think I'm gonna
Chad's
I'm
in
gonna
this.
pull a Riri and then go have a dream.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun. I love you.
Yeah.
But
I know, I
Dreams.
Thanks for joining. I miss
Thank
you.
you. Love you. Okay, that's what she meant. I didn't know she meant she was leaving. My dumbass.
Laura's leaving too.
Oh, bye, Laura.
I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
Oh, no, I didn't. But I said, peace out. Enjoy the rest of Eve's story.
It's not my story. I didn't write it.
Well, I'm not so sure. We'll see. Okay.
What?
Bye. How do I leave this?
Get the fuck out, Laura.
All right.
Just us now.
Just us, the original.
I just where
Go to a part.
I'm trying.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back in it.
Unless it's like, unless it's I just got the old version. What is this? Oh. Is this it? Is this it? The girl. Who's the girl? I was like, add me into the live. He's such a fucking greedy whore. Like, I'm not even a part of this. Oh my god.
I can add Ayo in. Get Rachel and. All right.
Yeah, where's the
Reichel.
Reichel? Where's the Reichel ones?
Reichel. Are there?
Is this another girl?
Hey, it's my little Gaio.
Wait, what do you mean? Is it another girl?
I don't know. It said the girl, but I'm just like, wouldn't you reference Mary?
I just wanted to say hi before I sleep.
Okay, go to bed.
Oh,
It's so good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good. What time is it for you guys? How are you guys?
It's 10:22.
it's 1:30 for me, guys. I need to
1:30.
sleep.
I need to sleep too.
Hunter, you in
Yeah, it's 11:22. Yeah,
Edmonton? Nice.
yeah, Edmonton. We're having quite the time.
You missed it.
I'm a vampire.
Well, would that just
If you care.
you're reading fanfics?
Oh, I don't know if reading is the best way to describe what
Yeah.
it's been.
We were transformed. We were in the story. Like, we were a part of it, essentially. We experienced it.
I have fangs.
This is a different one. We read
Oh, sorry.
Eccentric, and now we're on Bloody
Eccentric
Mary.
is bad. I read chapter 1 of that. That one's like intense, man.
We read chapter 17, which is the actual chapter.
The one everyone's warning you not to read.
I read it just fine. I thought it was just fine.
See, I heard in chapter 1 when Ryan had like a leather collar, and I was like, yeah, that's it.
What? Oh wait, was that? Did you read that?
I
like 2
don't
days
know
ago?
about that. I don't
Hey,
know about
we
that.
don't yuck people's yums, you know?
I don't know about that.
I'm not yucking the yum. I'm just saying it's
It was a little bit much. That's a bit
very
much.
detailed. It's very interesting.
It's a choice. It's a choice. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't see that because I just went to that chapter. That's interesting. We move on. Okay. So let's start here. Mary, ripping her set of fangs from her victim's neck, Riri let the body's girl slump to the ground without an ounce of sympathy. Is this
Oh my
me?
god, who? Oh, no.
It can't be.
No,
I mean, I skipped. I don't know if this is like a house pet or something.
probably.
Damn.
Keep going.
I'm just trying to understand who I'm talking about. Her venom? The girl ensnared. Who the fuck? Oh, this is the hunt. Oh, okay. I'll just keep reading. Yeah, so slumped to the ground without an ounce of sympathy. The night air, now spoiled with blood and death and rot, was overshadowed by the sweet and spicy bite of Riri's dangerous obsession. Riri felt her chest heave as she took in rapid breaths, cinnamon and vanilla invading her senses, making her head spin. The hunter took a few shaky steps away from the recently deceased body, uncaring as she squeezed her eyes shut, focusing entirely on her deadly sense of smell. That girl's blood was intoxicating, but this smell was addictive. Without her mask, her only line of defense against her cravings, Mary's scent was overwhelming. Before her body felt electric, charged with the renewed energy of knowing a meal was waiting for her. Now it felt on fire, screaming at her to chase the ultimate prey. Riri could practically hear Mary's blood calling to her as she stood in pure silence, a siren song of want and desire and dangerous need. She had to call Kira and run away from here and dispose of the body and find Mary. Snapping her eyes open, Riri moved at net break speed. Mary. That's in the
Wait,
thing.
Sparkle?
That's in the thing.
Does
Fuck, I
Riri
hope so.
sparkle?
I sure hope it does. Riri couldn't think straight. Barely. She was gay. She couldn't see straight. Happy Pride Month. All she could smell was vanilla and cinnamon and the tiniest hint of cedar buried beneath those fixating notes. It was all-consuming. Her dangerous desire to be with Mary right now, to hold her down and get a fill of what she knew was addictive blood. All she wanted was to have her pulsing fangs lodged deep into Mary's neck, and absolutely nothing would get in her way. Until Kira appeared in front of her. Riri came to a rapid halt, digging her feet into the ground to stop her wild momentum. Her green eyes were wide with thoughtless desire, her body twitching as she fought to stay still. Kira's scent, peppermint, and a trace of eucalyptus, wormed its way past the slowly fading scent of Mary, making Riri twitch with irritation. Ugh, I just want to skip to the good part.
Skip to the good part.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm not going to acknowledge that. Okay, so I have
How does the rest of that go, Hunter?
Oh, this could really be a good life. This could really be a fight tonight. That's all I have in scriptation. I could go on AO3 and there's probably more chapters if they didn't give up. Because it doesn't end with anything spicy. It just kind of is like, guys, well, this is the end of the chapter.
You want the spice, Eve? Give us the spice.
Oh, Ayo wants the
I
spice.
want the spice. I didn't come here for no reason.
Slut.
Oh,
I want the spice.
demanding spice.
Slut. Oh, where is it? Bloody Mary bet. I should, because there's a lot of Bloody Marys. My bad. Bet.
Oh, now they're saying chapter 21. What's on 21
Chapter
now?
21. Is Bloody... Oh, wait. I think Bloody Mary might be on Wattpad. 1 second.
Wait, what are you on? You webtoon?
Pause. I wasn't on fucking Webtoon. Do you know what Webtoon is?
It was all an illustration.
It was all an act.
Imagine a
What's all an illustration?
Table of contents. There's only chapter 1 on Wattpad.
Wait.
Okay, where the fuck is it on AO3?
Oh,
Goyes.
AOC is a thing. It's a platform. I didn't know.
No fucking shit, Ayo.
I thought it was a book. I thought it was a fanfic.
My god. Get your shit together. I expect more of you.
That
It's
is.
like my wedding night.
Period.
It does sound like your wedding night.
How many weddings have you had, Hunter? Curious.
Enough.
Enough. Okay, should I type in bet Netflix? What did I type in the first fucking time I did this? I don't remember.
Bet Yumiko. That's what I typed in. Yeah.
Bet Yumiko spicy.
Wait, should I just put May
Push me
Riri
over.
maybe? But
Someone
I might
saying
get
push
older
me
ones.
over.
Push me over and call me a bitch.
I shan't.
I shan't. I shat. I wat. I got a baseball bat.
Wait, Miku.
wow.
Is that Miku?
Don't get your hopes up.
I
Maybe
think-
I'll type in Riri Timarov. There we go. Timarov.
I think.
I don't think I can. I'm sweating.
Oh, and I'm not.
Oh,
Okay,
Period.
Let me know when you do this again. Have fun with your fanfics. I need to sleep.
Okay, good for you. Night night.
No.
And his dress shirt. That's so funny.
I think I need to go to sleep as well. I can't keep.
It's
my
probably
eyes.
the best move.
It's
Well,
1:30 a.m. for me. I don't know what it is.
I was up
for
at
the rest of
3
y'all.
a.m. one night recently. So this is light work.
Lightweight.
This
Lightweight.
is-
I mean, I should go to the gym, but tomorrow morning, I probably still will.
This counts, I think.
I was dancing like all weekend. It's
Dancing.
crazy. Yeah, for an audition. I worked my ass off.
We're like an audition.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
The internet had cut it out or something.
No,
What
no,
did you
no.
say?
You can repeat yourself.
They said it's more like an audition.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't need to hear that again.
Sorry.
But I love you, and I think that was great.
Thank you. Your voice is soothing.
Yeah. Can we give
Is that why you're falling asleep?
compliments?
Sorry, there was a break in the internet. I don't know what happened. What happened? Why'd you laugh?
Well, we got some Edmonton people here.
Oh my god, Edmontonians, right?
No, it's Edmontonians. Yeah, that's correct.
Or Edmittance.
Yeah, it's Edmontons.
Edmittance.
That's a canon reference too in the show.
Exactly. Are you going to Stampede this year? I want to go to Stampede.
I don't think I am.
Have you ever been?
If anyone's doing improvaganza in Edmonton, I might be making an appearance there.
Jesus.
Improvaganza.
Exactly.
Do we need any more improvaganza in this world?
You do, actually.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, guys, is there any Reichel fanfics, or do gay men don't matter to y'all? Like, what's going on?
Where are the Reichel fanfics?
Like, what is that? Where is the like Dory fanfics? Like, where is that?
Whoa.
What is yours called? A Doreichel? Like, Deichel? No, not that at all.
Maury?
Sorry, I'm workshopping. Maury.
Midori. Yeah. Midori.
Oh, literally Midori. That's literally her actual name in the manga. That's so crazy.
Dorkle. Someone just said Dorkle in chat. Dorkle.
I love that.
Dorkle. They called me Dorkle.
I ship Dorkle. It's so
Dorky.
Dorky. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh my god. Everyone's telling me to turn on my camera as if I don't look like a fucking like predator right now. Like,
okay, take a fucking look at me. Look at me.
You look fine.
No.
Yeah. Oh, we've been appreciating.
And also, I can't show my face in front of Hunter because he's literally mugging. So it's just like I'm gonna get out mugged. Like, that's not supposed to happen.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
He's been on TikTok too much. He knows about that.
I don't know how they do the mewing.
I don't understand it. Do they people like suck in their cheeks like every fucking goddamn moment of their life or something? Like, I don't understand it.
It do be like that. Yeah.
I'm getting my jawline back. This is so exciting.
Really?
Yeah, I am. My weight from last year is finally disintegrating. I'm so happy. I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
Yes, it's giving exercise. It's giving.
Yeah.
It's giving calorie deficit. It's giving deficit.
It's giving 500 calories.
It's giving negative 500 calories a day.
It's giving 10,000 steps a day.
Yes, it's giving Stairmaster puss. Like, oh, did I say something wrong?
No,
I thought we were on a roll here.
We're a very stare positive place right now. So
okay, great. Sorry, like I can't do the treadmill. Like my calf won't let me.
What about your heifer?
Your calf?
Yeah,
my heifer.
Kefir?
What? My kefir?
Oh, for the people who know animal husbandry are just laughing right now at my joke. Anyways, continue.
What was the joke?
Well,
you know, famously, one thing about me is I'm not understanding the joke.
Well, so
I don't get it.
You're saying calf, and then I said a heifer, and I think heifers. It's a bovine related joke. Bovine's another name for cow.
Like I know heifer as like a cow.
Let's hover on this more. So
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Okay, I'm gonna one sec. I'm gonna.
Because also it could be white person. I can say that because I'm white.
Yeah, and you know what? Some of my best friends are white. So
my best friend's white.
Really?
Anwen's white. Love Anwen. We're all half white in this house. It's late. Guys,
That's like a minute of wheezing?
I've done longer. Famously, it's recorded. Someone posted our whole live, Claire and ours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was
so it's the rumors are true. Did you watch it? Is it all 4 hours? Who the fuck?
Your live was 4 hours.
It didn't feel like that because I didn't pee once, but Clara pissed twice. So
good.
That's crazy.
yeah, no, good for her because I didn't.
So pissed
Okay,
off.
Kai, I'm not turning on my camera. I'm so sorry. Okay, just stop typing, honey. It's not gonna happen. Not Hunter third wheeling. I'm not flirting. I'm just a flirtatious person. There's a difference. It's giving Scorpio.
I'm not third wheeling. They're the back two wheels. I started the
This is a tricycle, by the way, guys.
This is my tricycle.
This is my tricycle. Exactly. Like
So a heifer is a young female cow that has
That's what
not
I
given birth to a
thought.
calf. A female
Period.
calf should be called a heifer calf from birth. As she approaches her first pregnancy, she might be referred to as a bred heifer or a springing heifer. Once she gives birth, she's no longer a heifer and is then considered a cow.
So this is like misogyny and patriarchy, technically, in Cowville.
Yeah. Yeah,
Must suck to be a
cow.
cow, hey?
Yeah, it utterly does.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Claire would have loved that.
Claire's laughing somewhere. You could probably.
Claire's laughing somewhere. I literally do watch our clips back, and I'm just like, wow, we're actually comedians. Like, I laugh every time, like it's my first time watching it. Claire's so funny.
You guys are both so funny.
Thank you. Thanks for validating me. Thank you for the heart. That's a really good heart.
Thank you.
Okay,
Holy
Come on.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anwen, I'm so sorry. He's really taking it. He has that curvature.
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yeah, I think it's because he has full fingers. No shade. Like I have
What do you
skinny
mean
fingers.
full fingers? What the
Well, look
fuck
at his
does that
fingers. He has
mean?
full fingers.
I have man hands.
Exactly.
This is like pretty fucking good. Sorry.
Maybe it's the angle. Tilt it.
It's the angle because the curvature in this part of his hand is not as round.
No, honey. I'm talking about your angle. Okay, we're getting better.
Look at this.
You can't see it, but I'm eating both of you up.
Eve, who do you love more?
Look at this
Myself.
Fair.
This is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. Look
Okay,
at
now-
that.
Yeah, no, it's getting good. You're
Let's
good,
do
honey.
the
You're
other, the more
validated.
recent part.